I've been thinking about it, and I think 10 years is probably the best timeline for me, because I feel like I'll be 34, and a lot of things will hopefully or potentially have changed, whereas in 5 years, things might not change as dramatically. Hello, I'm Sydney, and welcome back to my Flock and Squawk. Today is Valentine's Day when I'm filming this, and I meant to start this a little sooner, but I ended up getting sick, so now I am doing it on Valentine's Day. But I have been trying to do more new things, and one of the things on my list for February is becoming an ordained minister. So I have it up on my laptop, the website that I'm going to be going through, and so I'm screen recording, and so I'm going to become an ordained minister on the day that a lot of people associate with love. So yeah, let's just get right down to it. Now, this is sort of like a paid service because you can get like a stole and all these other little things. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit larger package just so I can have like the lapel pin and whatnot. And I only know one couple that is actually like engaged and getting married, so it's not like I'm like have a lot of people that I know getting married, and I didn't even ask if like they have someone that they're having marry them, but I mean it doesn't go out of, like, it doesn't expire, so I'm just gonna do it. Like, it is the season of love. February is associated with love, so why not become an ordained minister? You never know. I might need to pull it out of my back pocket someday, so got it pulled up on my laptop. I'm doing it through the American Marriage Ministries. So yeah, I'm gonna apply to be ordained. Some of this will have to be cut out or blurred, but first off, there's the application to become it, so you just fill it out. So I am over the age of 18. I want to become a minister, and yeah, I guess I'll subscribe to the newsletter for now. So step 1, done. Filled out the application. So as this loads, like I said, I'm doing new things while I'm 24. This is my 24 for 24 vlog. Last month I got a tattoo, and I tried a new recipe, and I made a sweatshirt for the first time using a serger. So those were some of the things that I did for January. For this month, ordained minister is my big one, and then I'm thinking that I am doing a time capsule. So I've been looking into sort of things to put in a time capsule. I found a container that I'm going to use, but I'll probably put it out on Instagram before, so to get an idea of what might go in a time capsule. I've been looking on Pinterest. It's kind of hard to figure out what I should put in. Like on Pinterest, there's a lot of like one-page worksheets that you just sort of fill out for it's geared towards, I guess, children and families. But I want to put like physical things in it, so yeah, that is what I'm going to work through the rest of the month, of building a time capsule. Ordination success. I am now I thought there would be like a little quiz, but apparently there isn't. Well, never mind, but okay. So I'm now an ordained minister, according to them. So what's next? Step 1, get your minister ordination package. Okay. Which includes my certificate, my manual, and my good standing. And then it allows to register any weddings. And then I can complete my profile. Okay. So I guess I'll order my package. And I'm going to spring for the little bit larger package, because it comes with the stole, a tote bag, lapel pin, pen. Like, I can afford it, and buying the separate things that I think would be cool out of it would cost more than just springing for the little bit larger plan. So yes, this comes with, it's basically $100. Comes with what I need to perform marriage anywhere in the US. Helps with writing the perfect ceremony and coaching the couples. Making sure that you look and act the right way. And then it comes with the minister's manual, my certificate saying that I'm ordained, my good standing, my certificate holder, my license instructions, if it's applicable, licensing application materials when applicable, my getting started kit, and then items for the wedding ceremony. The stole, basically how to officiate wedding ceremony and delivery guide, a tote bag, a custom pen, and a lapel pin, which, yes, I'm gonna add that to cart. I don't think I need any of these other, like the hand fasting would be cool, but not for an additional $49. So I'm going to check this out, and then hopefully it comes before the end of the month when I post this video. But I'll see. If it doesn't, then you can check out my Instagram. Or I'm working on revamping my blog, which is flockandsquawk.com. So hopefully by the time this video comes out, it'll be a little more up-to-date, better, and I'm going to have over there sort of like the list and checklist of all the new things that I'm trying. So some of these things I already know what month I'm going to be doing them in. Like I knew from the start I was going to become an ordained minister in February. But I am an ordained minister now, so I guess reach out if you have a wedding. So it's a little while later, and I've been browsing the ministry website that I got signed up on, and I found all the trainings and whatnot. So I thought that I would share with you a little bit of what they have that's free to look into. So I did look into this a little bit before I got signed up. I have been to a couple weddings, so I know a little bit about what the officiant role is to begin with, which is why I was totally fine with signing up for it and becoming one. But I thought I would just share what they have on the website, and I've got it screen recorded again. So they have this training, it's under the Learn tab up at the top. And then it has like wedding ceremony basics, writing for it, your actual officiating, and then filling out a marriage license. Because one of the officiant's roles is to finalize the marriage license. So yeah, there you can see it there. And then they also have other like blog post style things regarding it and how to like get married in certain states, because different states have different things, and then what to include when you're like making a contract to be the officiant, like as a business move, and then, you know, funny alternatives to death do us part. So those are sort of things, but like wedding ceremony basics, like if you click into here, it has like, you know, the what is a wedding ceremony, that sort of thing, what parts are of it, like a template, and then including the vows, how you like incorporate that. And then over on the one side you can select what state it is in. So like what is a wedding ceremony, for example, it gives you like a whole blog post, modern versus traditional, where the white wedding comes from, Queen Victoria. So I just thought that I would do a quick blip in to let you know that there's more to it, and like you can like read into their website. They do have a paid course that's like $150. a little steep, but they got a lot of free stuff for ordaining and like kind of like administering a wedding. It's almost like a pseudo host. Yeah, so this is essentially like more information on it. So if you are interested, I will have a link to the AMA or AMM in the thing. So yeah, you can become ordained also. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick brief blip in to say yes, there's more to it. You can pay for more. It's not just purchasing a package. It is like an actual, like, serious thing. But yeah, I just wanted to put that in there. So yeah. Hey guys, so it is the 16th and oh no, it's the 17th. And yesterday on the 16th, I received my minister package. So it has everything that I told you about on the website, but I'm going to just do a quick breeze through of showing you what they actually look like in person. So here it is. So first off, we've got minister's manual, then asked to officiate, which goes through a whole bunch of different customs. This is a little more on the legal side regarding filing and licenses. But this is sort of gives you examples of scripts, like different ceremony elements. I have the lapel pin, a ballpoint pen, my tote bag, my stole. Then it has my official documents, which is my letter of good standing and my actual certificate saying that I am a minister with this non-denominational church. Then I believe these are window clings or stickers. Then these were in this getting started envelope, but then it has a little thank you card, caring for my stole, so it just sort of tells me the guides for if I need to wash it. Another thank you, and then this is like the quick start guide, where it gives you like a little checklist, and on the back it has like a very simple example of a ceremony. And then talking about the congregation and what to remember. So yeah, that is everything that I paid for. So like I said, about $107, but I did go for a little bit larger package just so I could have the stole and lapel pin and that sort of thing. But I'm ready. Let's get someone married, or at least have a mock ceremony so I can practice. I feel like this is just sort of like a good use of someone's public speaking skills. So yeah, that is just what came in my box. And yeah, back to the rest of the video and showing off my next achievement, which is a time capsule. Alright, so I've been putting it off a little bit, but today I'm making my time capsule. So this is the tin that I have chosen. I don't know why I saved it originally, but I think it'll work perfectly because since it's a tin, it'll keep moisture out. It could rust, but it won't be crushed like a cardboard box might, and like this does not have a purpose in my life at the moment. I just don't know really why I kept it initially, but I think it'll be a good time capsule, and it's not too large if I were to move or need to relocate it. I'm not going to be burying it. I believe that I'm going to be putting it just sort of like in our attic space. So that is the tin. And I've been debating a lot on the timeline that I should have my time capsule before I open it. And I've been thinking about it, and I think 10 years is probably the best timeline for me, because I feel like I'll be 34, and a lot of things will hopefully or potentially have changed, whereas in 5 years things might not change as dramatically, and I'll only be 29 then. So just sort of thinking through that, because at least currently, like, I would hope that I am married and have a baby by 34, at least own my own home and have a vehicle that is younger than I am. Both of my vehicles that I own are older than I am, so that's sort of like the thought of why I want to do 10 years. And I will be kind of like showing you a couple things that are going in, but overall I have just sort of like a rough list of what's going in. And 10 years, like, it doesn't seem that long, and it's like 10 years ago I was still using USB. I still use USB today. So if I put a flash drive in it, will I still be using that in 10 years? Or do I have to kind of pre-plan of keeping that in mind next time I like buy a computer of like, can I use USB on it? You know, like, how far do I like think things through? You know, there's just a lot that I've been thinking about. But yeah, today I'm going to finish off my time capsule. And I was going to think about, or had thought about having people write me letters to put in it, but I don't have enough time to do that. So maybe I will, but I don't want to reopen it once I close it. So yeah, I'm just gonna build a time capsule today. That is the end goal. So So for my time capsule, I've decided to write a couple letters. I'm going to write a letter to my future self, my future spouse or partner, my future baby, which, you know, both spouse and baby could be, like, not even in the picture, but I'm going to include them. Then my mom in the future, and then I'm going to include, like, a fact sheet, which is, I'm going to do one that's like the current state of the world, and then one that is more specific facts about me. So for the letters, I grabbed some cards. They'll have to be bent a little to go into the time capsule, but I got some cards that are succulents and they have envelopes, so I'm going to label the envelopes. And then I've got my pen, so I'm going to just start writing a letter to So I've written my letters and I've cried a bit, so next I'm going to do the fact sheet, info sheet, and I'm going to do that perhaps on the computer so that way I can look up the facts, and I might just use like a form that I find on Pinterest about like a fact sheet for doing the about me. So yeah, that is next on my to-do list. Alright, so it's a little while later and I found this fact sheet to fill about me to put in my time capsule, and then I've decided I think that I'm just going to pull the latest census records and have that be my like about the times, and then do like the gas price and that sort of thing, but mostly get my info from like the census record, which I would be able to find in 10 years, but you know, I'm just going to kind of use that as the basis of the state of the world for, I think I'm just going to pull it for like my state that I'm currently living in. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then my time capsule will just need to be taped up and put away safe. So it's a couple days later and I finally have my time capsule fully assembled. And so I've got it labeled, it's all taped up. So this is all ready for me in 10 years, 2033. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching me become an ordained minister and putting together this time capsule. If you would like to see more from me, I post every Saturday. I do a variety of things. The final Saturday of every month is going to be my 24 for 24 blog, which is like this, where I share my accomplishments for the month based off of like my list. The full list that I currently have is over on my blog under my 24 for 24 tab, and I post baking, sewing, a whole variety of things. So let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.